a very intense and in many ways strange film, which I thought really helped make it a very compelling cinematic experience. Obviously, the lead performer sort of dedicated so much to the piece. I thought it really gave it a sense of a dark sense of heart, at least, and a really a consistent stylistic approach, being able to follow his performance, which reflected a lot of physicality that I thought was very compelling and sort of allowed you to interpret what was going on in both a mental space and in a physical, tactile space that I thought gave the piece a sort of slow burning intensity that I thought worked quite well. The ending, I don't know if I completely captured the intent of the ending, but I thought the emotional and the mood of the ending I thought was consistent and made a lot of sense relative to what was going on, even if the clear foundational aspect of what was going on wasn't obvious. I thought the piece had a stylistic continuity that worked well and sort of allow you to engage with the cinematic experience in a way that was effective and left an impression on you.
It was a beautiful piece. It was very well shot. It gave almost an art house feel to it. This acting is very almost intentionally rigid. There's a lot of really interesting shots, a lot of really interesting holding shots throughout this piece that focus on the physicality of these characters and how they interact with each other. And there's a certain strain physically that they hold to them throughout the piece, and I think it establishes the tone and the story really well. Um, it's it's almost, in my eyes, it was kind of dystopian to watch and to hear these stories and what he's going through and having it come together in the end. I think it was really creative. I think it was a really great test to these actors and what they were able to do.
In this piece, this human entity seems to be being tracked, tested, studied, as we find him trapped in this illusion that he isn't necessarily a human, but some sort of, he's treated as if he's an animal, and they push him to go further, to be able to work out on a treadmill longer, and kind of abuse this nature, so to speak. And so, as we find him escaping, we root for this escape. And within this escape, we have the discovery that he is not the only one of his kind. He is a clone of many. And we kind of see his journey to find the source of the purpose of this all. This is very uh, emotional and raw and naked, literally. We see that our lead character here doesn't wear clothes in the entirety of this piece. It's very focused and honed in on these different range of emotions, and it's not a pleasant emotion that we're feeling. We're feeling this intensity, we're feeling this striking moment here. It's cold. The atmosphere of being trapped in this place, the production design team and lighting does a really good job of coming together to make this feel like a really cold, dark place, so to speak. And the lights that do pop up are blinding. It definitely makes you feel certain things. It kind of makes you root for the villain, the anti-hero within this piece.
Really great commitment on the main actor's end. I just give him kudos. This role, I mean, he had the physicality down. At one point I noticed he didn't blink for quite a while in the beginning. Just a lot of like physicality and sounds, and just the commitment he made to this character was just awesome. So great job, and all the other acting was really good. I just felt like this guy really gave it his all and had to carry this, so giving it his all was really, if he hadn't, it would have fallen apart, I think. So really great job there. It kind of reminded me a little bit of an escape room because he was trying to, you know, get better, or they were pushing him to his limit or something, but then they would talk about medicine and him getting better. I thought the cinematography was wonderful, really well done, camera shots and everything too. But the different hues in the room I noticed were really, really cool. Like at one point it seemed kind of like a brownish hue to it. And it's all almost in just one room, which I think is really great.